Alright, so the goal is to build a deck today. Well, get started on building a deck today. Yeah, I'm not going to build the whole deck today. So I got to snap all these snap ties off. Snap a line.
I'm going to snap these off.
Yeah, you'll see. We'll snap a line, and we'll bolt on the ledger, and then we'll start laying joists out. Yeah. And then we'll cover up this hideous top with some cementol. I should probably wash this off too. Alright, so before I throw this last one in, I'm using these deck to wall spacers. And they just space your board away from the wall. You can see that? Yeah, there you go. So it's not too hard getting them in there. They have screws. It looks like you could screw them on first, but these should make the wood last longer, hopefully. Kind of act like a rain screen. I got this little post in. I just got to cut this wood off. I'm going to end up leaving this around since it got entombed in the concrete and no one will ever see it. But I'll cut those pieces of wood off. I'll drag that fabric forward. I'll backfill all this, get it smooth, and then I'll lay fabric, dump some wood chips here, get it all nice and pretty, just like under the deck over there, and then I can lay my joists. Whew, okay, ready for some fabric, and then I'll be done for the day. Tomorrow I'll move this wood out of the way so I can get the tractor over, scoop up some wood chips, and drop it right down in here on the fabric. So the next day I set up some strings that basically just extended out the joist, the existing joist. I made some marks and I got an idea of the size of the blocks that I need. And I cut up a bunch of them. And then I painted all the cut ends. And I did this for the joists as well. And then I just went to town and started laying them out. I coated the tops of the joists with this stuff through the roof. It works pretty well. I think it works better than the tape. It's cheaper than the tape and it works better than the tape. So my blocks are in. They're ugly because I can't do math, but I made them work. So I'm just trying to figure out how exactly the stairwells are going to come off each side, and then I'll throw the posts in, and then I'll throw the decking on. Okay, so I need to add some blocks in here and blocks down at the end there. And then I'll be ready to lay down the decking. Don't mind my ugly blocks, but you can see that all the wood is basically half an inch away from the concrete. So that way it should be able to breathe real nicely. And all you can see is those pucks that go between the ledger and the concrete. And then I'll run the cedar basically up to the concrete pretty much, just to keep debris out. But yeah, I'm hoping that that should last a long time. I almost forgot to tape this end right here. That'll help keep the moisture from soaking from the cement into the wood. Okay, there's some tape. This is acrylic tape. PVG tape, and it's designed to go on decks or windows, and it's like a flashing tape. So this should work out well, and I've liked it so far. It sticks really well. I got my border all the way around, or picture frame, whatever you want to call it. So now I've just got to find my spacers. I've got 3-inch spacers that I made, and I can just start filling in the middle. Oh. Looks like 38 degrees. We'll see if it stays 38. Got 2 on each side, so 4 total. Pretty ugly. There she is. All I have to do is set up a 2x4 on this side, raise it up about 1/2 inch, and then I'll just fill about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of concrete on top of this and plane it so that it's perfectly matches the top of this wood. And then eventually I'll pour this slab to whatever this ends up being, and it should be nice, smooth transition. Well, that was a bit stressful, but it's done. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. There it is. That looks a lot better.